very low barrier to get into the Gronk Squad.
That's crazy.
We've committed to do the daily talk show for 10 years.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Put it in the calendar.
That one in.
Just like to check the temperature in the room.
I told you my squeegee story.
It is outrageous.
Come on, let's go. Oh, g'day listeners. Episode 990 of the Daily Talk Show.
Mate, 10 off. 10 off the big K.
That's 1,000. You are double cupping it today.
Yeah.
He has the big cup, the yellow cups. We will be doing something for episode 1,000 with the yellow cups.
Yeah.
When we're organised, we'll let you know.
When did you wake up?
I woke up at 6.
6. What is it now? 7.
It is 7.
That's spot on. 1 hour later.
Yeah.
What's the quickest you've woken up and done a podcast? Like the time from...
Do I look tired? Is that what you're saying?
No. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
early for both of us. But it's like how... it's like starting a shift. I've once went out. It's a good night. You think nothing happens good after 9:30, but shit, a lot happened.
Was it good though?
Yeah, it was real good. But I got home at probably 5 and I had a PT client at 6:15.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Which is, you don't want your PT stumbling out of bed.
Smelling like vodka.
I definitely would have fucking stunk. Dude.
Can I just do a shout
Amateur.
out to... Actually, you know what? Like, I think it's got nothing... Well, I haven't had water yet.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't had anything. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You're looking around.
Mate, I've got water. I've got smoothie.
Oh, wow. We'll get a coffee after this. No, but I think it was because I stayed up a little bit late. I don't know if I mentioned it on the show. I think I did. I was going to go to the golf range and then I was going to watch Shahs of Sunset.
You made an offer to your missus and you wanted to keep it. And you kept it, didn't you?
We watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, good boy.
And the Shahs of Sunset has got to be one of the best reality shows out there.
I think you've said a similar thing with other
hills.
ones. Yeah, maybe.
No. Seriously.
I don't even know what it means. What does that mean? Shahs.
So
You can't assume a Shah that everyone fucking knows it.
So it's Persians in Los Angeles. So Shahs, I think there was the Shah in Iran or whatever, like royalty.
It's like the sheikhs. The Shah.
Yeah. I think the Shah was like pre Islamic Revolution in 1979.
Okay. I've met some rich Persians in LA. One was telling me that it was going to take me in his private jet and look at the sights.
Yeah, so this is the thing. Mate, so they're all very, like Persians are very bling bling.
Are they?
So it's all about Rolexes and perfect veneers.
Well, the Persians in LA.
No, in general.
Really?
It's a thing, but obviously LA, it's on steroids. But they're very like. So my mate Nasan is Persian. He talks about...
I love his Rolls Royce, by the way.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like having a really nice car. Like that is it. Like bling bling is a real thing. Nice jewelry. And so...
leverage to the tits.
Yes. Yeah. Or there's also like a lot of Persians are doctors and dentists and... Yeah.
So working hard for their cash, but then they like to bling it out.
But yeah, there is a lot of drama. And you get a sense that it's actually the executive producer, Ryan Seacrest. I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
King bitch. Just like, I know gossip.
Yeah. Ryan Seacrest here.
If he knows a scoop and some bloody gossip, it's Ryan Seacrest, and he can create that shit within that show.
Well, it just feels, it got real nasty. Like, and my favorite character, if anyone has watched it, is a guy named Reza.
It's old or new?
So I think we're watching like season 8. Like we're starting just whenever the latest episode of Binge or whatever. So like the latest season. Yeah. But it's been around for a while.
But so is season 8 now?
Yes.
Like in 2020?
Yes, yeah.
Is there COVID precautions? Or are they blinging out a mask, wearing gold-plated masks?
Yeah, I wonder.
Oh, can you see it or not?
No. There's no masks or anything. But I wonder when it was shot. Maybe 2019.
It has to be before. Yeah. LA's so COVID fucking safe.
But it's it's for if you're wanting something just to chill out. The biggest blow ups you ever see. The characters are amazing.
Yeah.
And
are they pretty petty? Like to be on a reality show, you need to be a pretty petty human. In respects to like you're up for entering into drama. Mm-hmm. Like you don't give a shit.
So Reza, he has a husband named Adam, and Adam did
Reza is a man or a woman?
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay.
His husband did naked Jenga when Reza was away
with another dude,
with a bunch of people. Yeah, with a bunch of dudes. And,
well, I mean, that's dude. I mentioned that a friend of mine's fiance has OnlyFans, and I was like, dude, what does an OnlyFans look like? Show me inside his OnlyFans.
Yeah,
and he showed me, and fucking whoa, yeah.
What do you see? Assholes?
Well, I didn't see that.
You just saw the
it's
analytics.
more of a it's for a gay audience. So I wasn't the audience in that moment, but I was interested in seeing how it all sort of worked. And there's like DMs where you can then buy like $5 to open a photo. So I could be like on my OnlyFans, send you a message because you subscribe to me and say, "Morning, big boy. Check this new pick out. It's only $5." And then you could be stung with another $5 to open up
subscription.
To open up to see my asshole.
I would only do that if you called me Josh. Like if you use my actual name, because otherwise it feels like
you could literally seed it out to everybody.
Well, that's what I don't like. If I knew that you were specifically, unless you've written Josh on your asshole, I'm not like, unless there's some sort of customization going on, I'm not interested.
No, but to my point, my friend's partner had done a photo shoot and the photos were on there. And there's another man and they're sort of nude together, and I was like, oh, dude, is he holding his penis? It's just a different world, man.
Yeah.
Imagine Brie just do it. I mean, it's different. Maybe it isn't. If your missus has an OnlyFans,
maybe you sort of.
Who knows? Maybe there is a bit of spreading the love. But maybe not. It's a different game. So I can't be like, Amy, sorry, on the weekend I was just playing nude Jenga with a bunch of birds.
Yeah. And so the thing, it is interesting, isn't it? Because even I was speaking to a friend who's gay and he's talking about some of the things that his boyfriend's done and stuff that would just be so unacceptable or whatever, like that would be counted cheating or whatever. Like it seems like it's like obviously, I guess the pool is smaller, I think is what he's saying. Like there's, less people to go around anyway. We're definitely not experts.
Yeah, a couple of blokes in a relationship. But no, there's definitely some kind of, if you think there's no other rule for them, I've seen so many. I've seen, like I've got a friend who was in a relationship, passion girls. But he's gay.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
leading on these girls.
So Reza and Adam. So Adam's the one who did the nude Jenga, and then it becomes a bit of a shitstorm. Reza doesn't care that much, but it's more what happens around. Definitely check it out. It's on Binge.
So hang on 2 seconds.
Okay, Tommy's just getting up.
So I tell you what, when you go to bed.
Yes.
And you think watching a show like that to the last moment before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
You wake up just thinking about it.
Yes.
You just woke up thinking, I wonder how Reza is.
Yes.
So I told Bodhi before he went to bed last night that Fabian had sent us a beautiful package which we unboxed yesterday. And we didn't really understand what was inside. We didn't understand who it was for. There was a lovely long letter.
As in we hadn't read the letter.
Which explained it all.
Yeah.
And so Bodhi woke up and the first thing he said is where's my Kinder Surprise? Because I told him that Fabian had bought him this German, Austrian Kinder Surprise. And so it's a classic looking Kinder Surprise, Überraschung Maxi. But
I think you did a better job. It's a Spider-Man one, which is cool.
He's getting that after daycare today. He's fired up. And so
the other thing, so Fabian gave us some lovely gifts, including the AeroPress and some coffee that you said that he ground.
Yep, and it's ready to go.
And so, today.
Like we could use it today, but I think we could hold
episode
it.
1,000.
1,000, I reckon we do it.
But anyway, one of the things he's given us is some Hubba Bubba.
Chewy Tuesday.
Because it is Chewy Tuesday. In German, you say, so in Austria they speak German, Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba.
Yeah.
So they
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba. So they say the U.
Hubba Bubba. If you want to Google or watch on YouTube a Hubba Bubba ad in German, it's good fun.
Hubba Bubba.
So we are going to try Hubba Bubba Megalang.
There's two of them.
But they're both the same Megalang.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm throwing you the pink one.
Oh, yeah,
I've got the blue one, which will give me asthma, but we love that for me.
Mega Lang.
Okay, here we go.
So these are the old school tapes. I love how they just
Mars, Austria. So they were made in Austria.
maybe it's the OG. Or there's just Mars everywhere. Oh,
Yeah.
These are the tapes. You like the smell?
It smells real good.
Right.
And so was I meant to pop it open? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I just popped it open.
And
This is a tape.
Yeah.
How many meters do you reckon you get on this tape? Oh, you meant to feed it in. So
yeah, like this, and then close it.
Yeah, I remember these as a kid, dude.
So I'm just.
I want that one.
Yeah.
Come on, crush it down.
All right.
Have you ever done a whole tape?
At once? No, I'm not an animal.
All right, here we go. So, oh, that smells good, and it's even got like little bits of. Looks like it's got bits of strawberry in it. Oh, geez.
Wait, so Hubba Bubba is Hubba Bubba? It's not normally strap.
Well, these ones are. Don't you remember these as a kid?
I sort of do, but I also remember the Hubba Bubba in the
blocks. They were quite blocky.
So, observation with Hubba Bubba. It's a really interesting consistency, isn't it?
I like it because it's so chewy.
Oh, did you see me do that? What's that called again? I just squirted out of my mouth. What's that called?
Squirting.
No, what is that called?
Squelching.
Squelch.
Squelch? That's real good. Fabian, thanks for the Hubba Bubba.
And you can...
Big bubble blowing.
Yeah. Can you try and do it?
I only got a little bit.
All right, I'm going to try one, Fabian. This is for you. Here you go.
Come on. You've failed at this before on the show. Love that.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that was pathetic. Good sound effect.
Yeah.
No, you got one.
I do one more. And however it looks, let's just say that was amazing so people check it out. Ready?
Here we go. The anticipation.
Oh my God. That was so good.
Yeah, check it out. We're in bed on Sunday night.
What time?
I think we got in quite early. Wanted to get a nice...
Before 9:30?
Definitely before 9:30.
That's good.
And Bodhi was in the middle.
Yes.
And Amy was doing whatever she was doing over her side, and I'm sort of looking down and then at my phone so I might have been putting it down to like charge it for the night. And I hear this sort of like, and I sort of ignored it for a moment because I just thought Bodhi was being a wimp. And then I turn around, he had pulled a fucking ball off this little button looking ball off his teddy. That one that I won him with the claw, and then he hated it, and then I said I hated it because he hated it, and then he said, "Why do you hate my teddy?" And now he loves it, so I love it now. Frank is his name, but he ripped Frank apart, ripped this looked like a little pearl, and he shoved it up his nose.
Oh no!
And he got it caught.
So you're suing the pub?
He got it caught in his nose, and I because I looked at him, I was like, "What?" And he's saying in his nose, and then. How did he do that? I don't know, mate.
He's put it up there, yeah.
How does one end up putting anything in their orifices?
Yeah, no. So he was experimenting.
When you're sort of in the age of 14, you're doing things in the shower.
Yeah. And so you were he was experimenting.
Well, he had this little pearl lodged in his nostril.
So he's like, this is the perfect size for my nose.
Must have. You thought that's the perfect size for my...
Yeah, but if you think about it, it's a So was it dark when he did it?
No, the bedside table light was on, and so he's put this up there. The problem is, when you're 4, you don't necessarily in a moment know that you should just breathe in through your mouth and blow out through your nose, or put one. You don't have that perspective, and so we're trying to get him to blow out his nose, but he's sucking in.
Oh, no.
He's going in and out.
Just stop, Bodhi.
Luckily, I saw it sort of come down a bit. And so I pinched his nose and it popped out. But dude.
So did you understand that there was something in there? Like how did...
Amy realised. He said, my nose. And then she'd worked out that he'd been playing with this little thing that he'd ripped off. Frank.
Oh, no. It's not
fucking Frank.
It's not good.
Dude. It's so bad.
When you were a kid, did you ever get anything caught in you?
Not in me. This is the thing. Kids are stupid.
Yeah,
sorry.
They are. I wasn't going to say it because I can't, but you can.
No, but we can say it because we were once children.
Yeah. No, I was always still very clever. I was a smart kid.
Try this on for stupid.
Okay.
I am the meaning of stupid. My mum we had these like chest of drawers, like these sort of old chests, and we'd put toys in them, and mum would have knickknacks she was trying to keep.
What sort of knickknacks?
Remember like those
fake cupcakes?
Like a blanket, some sort of fur blanket that smelt like old.
Yeah, sure. Maybe it's made like alpaca.
Something like that. And then
what's the other thing that's very similar to an alpaca?
Goat, mink.
No, it's a llama.
Was that a test?
No, but I got it halfway through. It sounded like I was testing you.
I thought you were just meaning the fur. They look identical. Hard to tell the difference.
Yeah. It's interesting that you didn't go to...
Let me pull up a photo right now.
We're playing
smart
alpaca versus llama. What happened with the chest of drawers?
Hang on, I'll get there. But I just need to get this. Need for you to tell me what this is. What is that animal?
That's a llama.
Wrong.
I'm kidding. Of course, it's a fucking alpaca. Look at it. You thought it wasn't an alpaca.
The only difference that is between the two, one spits, one doesn't. There's probably other differences, but one spits, one doesn't. And I can't even tell you that. Anyway, inside of this chest of drawers was, do you know what a bar mix is?
A few drinks that you can add together?
No, a bar mix is imagine a food processor. It's like on a stick.
Yeah.
And so at the bottom it has blades.
Maker?
Yeah. I mean, I used that bar mix that I'm talking about to make milkshakes.
Yeah.
The more you pump, the more foam you get. And so anyway, this was the bar mix. I took the bar mix out. There was no blade on the bottom. I plugged the bar mix in. And I just remember the flick of the switch. It was like a real tactile switch. Dick, dick, dick. Almost like a light switch. And
how old were you?
I don't know, 4, maybe 5.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember this, but I've seen the photo.
Yeah.
And my mum told me. I put the bar mix onto my head and turned it on. It ripped a patch of hair out, even though there wasn't blade on it. The
movie bit.
Yeah, the little motor bit that you connect up the blade to spun, took my little blonde hair, ripped it out.
That's annoying.
That's as far as sticking anything in me.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you mentioned like, have you gotten something stuck or whatever? Because all of the radio shows, all the breakfast shows, I flick through in the mornings. You'd notice that.
Yeah.
Because of the ship that was stuck in the canal.
Oh, yeah.
They're all doing, 13, 10, 60, 1065.
13, 1065. What have you had stuck?
Yeah. Yeah, what have you been stuck in?
It is a good one. It is a good one. I mean, what have you had stuck? Throw it out there, 13, 1065.
I'm trying to think if there's any... I haven't had anything crazy stuff. Everything's coming out.
No, because it needs to be able to go in and out.
Yeah, exactly.
But what did you hear anyone actually calling through? Nothing like a second-hand photo from a radio show?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're just...
second-hand photos?
Nothing stood out, to be honest.
No.
Nothing.
There's nothing more pathetic when a radio show has nothing on the other side of a
isn't it interesting, like... as I'm listening and flicking through, because they're all using the news cycle as their way of determining what they're talking about.
Yes.
they all end up talking about the same shit. If you did a comparison,
Yeah.
the podcasts, and looked at what they spoke about, I think there would be a lot of similarities.
And on the radio
So
podcasts.
the Australian breakfast radio
podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
because they all have to be like, okay, this is in the news. Let's like, what's our angle?
This is the problem. Mainstream media. It's like there is the process.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the paper.
Yeah.
What's in the paper?
Mm-hmm.
What's on news.com.au? What's on?
Let's go on to news.com.au and we'll come up with a phoner right now.
This is what you do. And so
It's not what I do.
somebody has decided that that's the way it should be. But you can't, maybe it's just the big news corporations are the ones deciding what everyone's thinking for the day.
I mean, it's all
which is disgusting. Vile sex question to female MP.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
Dark stuff.
Boxer left horribly disfigured from fight.
Remove this tree from your yard. African tulip tree. You should remove this tree from your yard. It's a tree seen in backyards all over the East Coast, and many Aussies would recognise its fiery, bell-shaped blossoms.
Looks beautiful, to be honest.
But new research shows the flowers of the African tulip tree are killing native bees.
Yeah.
Leaving their dead bodies in its blooms. Did you know, what figs need to grow?
Water.
Well done.
Alpacas. What do they need? As in fig trees.
Yes. So this blew my mind.
I mean, one was growing in my old backyard with no help. It just grew. It was a beast.
So I don't know, so this was at the party on the weekend that I went to. I found this out. So there was the person that told me was drinking, but I believe them. Just like you told me about some bats, and so I'll tell you what happened. There was a moss smell on the freeway. I was like, man, I love that smell.
Ugh.
And the thing was that when we were driving, it's also where all the bats hang out, which is also where my driving range is. Where
on the right hand side of it, yeah.
Left. If you're driving in.
Right. If you're driving to, they fuck with
into
me.
the
I
city,
know my directions.
into
It's
the
on the
city.
right, dude.
The golf is on the left.
On the left?
Yeah.
I put money on the right.
You drive over the bridge.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's on the left.
No, what do you mean?
No, it's on the left then.
Are you thinking it's...
I thought it was before then.
No, so one of the beautiful things about like when we went there, you
get to
drive
see
over
the
the bridge. And so it is definitely on the city. And you'll see the city on the right-hand side as you're going over the bridge.
So we're driving along the Eastern Freeway.
Yes. And I have this, I smell this smell, and you're like, and I said, this smells great. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Bats.
It's disgusting, dude.
And so, but I think that you have just connected that smell with bats, but I don't think it's bats because, and I was being a bit of a smart ass this morning. I said, mate, it really smells like bats out there today, which.
Oh, you weren't actually being real.
No, I was. No, I was testing the waters of like, do you really think that everywhere where there's that nature,
because there wasn't any
mossy
smell.
sort of
That's
smell,
why I kind of ignored it.
there is a really strong moss smell.
I did smell it.
You know, like a foresty sort of smell. It's not the bats.
Well, no, I know it's probably not the bats. The bats live in those trees, but I don't know how much the bats are contributing to that.
To the smell.
Are the bats contributing whatsoever to the smell? And if you know the smell, 13 10 60.
Here's Beyonce. Anyway, that's a side note. But if you guys know the smell, I love the smell. It's like if you go to the Dandenongs or things like that, you have that nice smell and you've connected it to bats.
I don't think it's nice. There's a...
it smells a bit like...
The one that we're referencing, that area...
Clippers. So it smells like there's clippings of grass mixed with some sort of manure.
It's no good. What you just described is disgusting.
No. It sort of smells like...
I know what you mean. It smells like the morning cold. You're on a walk.
It smells a little bit like weed. Like, you know, like walking past in LA.
It's slightly that. It's which you can sometimes smell someone smoking a joint and it smells like rot. If you've ever smelt a bong being blown, like a cone being ripped and then the smoke, it smells damp. It smells like someone something's rotting.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Anyway.
And it's the bats, man. Trust me, the bats.
We don't know. But anyway.
I worked that out while smoking weed.
I think that, so this word is too hard to say.
All right, what is it?
I won't say it, but they're fig wasps, which is a native to Australia.
A fig wasp.
Yes.
It helps with the growth of the tree.
Yeah.
Pollinating something.
Yeah, you need them.
Wow.
But it's so detailed. I'm looking at the Wikipedia.
This
it's
wasp.
So, like, I'll try and read it to you, but it just shows how dumb I am. Pletodontis fragati is a species of fig wasp which is native to Australia.
Mm.
It has an obligate mutilism with a Moreton Bay fig, Ficus marcophila. The species it pollinates. Outside of Australia, populations have become established in Hawaii, where it was deliberately introduced, and New Zealand, where it was either accidentally introduced or arrived by long distance dispersal.
It's caught some wind, ended up in Hawaii.
Description.
You'd be fucking wrapped if you were an Australian bee that ended up in Hawaii.
It's a good, the Hawaiian, they meant that. New Zealand, apparently that just happened. Anyway, like, it doesn't really tell me much, but I just thought it was fascinating that figs, because I was actually raving about, we made a platter on Friday night and I found dry figs from Aldi for less than $4.
Oh, good. I'm glad they weren't expensive because I threw 80% of those out.
Oh, no. Well, that's not good.
Well, they were left there no one liked them other than, I think there was
they
two
were
people.
delicious.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Half the office loved them.
Two people.
Yeah, but they loved them. But no, for $3.99, getting, like, that was a huge tray of figs.
And so we need to say thank you to the fig wasp.
Yeah, well, I just thought that was interesting. So I was bragging about, what's good in a platter, dried figs, and then my friend one-ups me with a fun wasp fig fact.
That is a great wasp fig fact.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, have a good day.
We're going.
We're going.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, enjoy your day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
See you guys.